Hello and welcome to Some Dude Shed. It's Newsday. And in the news this week,
BMW introduces new heated seats subscription in the UK.
James Webb, NASA Space Telescope delivers spectacular pictures.
Psychic Pig from Derbyshire predicts the UK's next Prime Minister. And that's the news.
Right,
So let's hear about this scandal from BMW.
Yeah, this is kind of ridiculous, to be totally honest. BMW is introducing a subscription for their heated seats, which you'll have to pay £15 per month.
For heated seats in the car?
For heated seats, and another monthly subscription if you want a heated steering wheel for £10 a month.
Right, okay, so if you stop paying, do they come around to your car and take it out?
Well, it'll probably be done remotely.
Remotely?
So you'll be able to pay, well, we'll read the article.
Okay.
But I'm going to assume it's a thing that can be automatically shut off.
Right, okay.
And turned on. Subscriptions have been available for features on BMW cars for some time in the UK, but the heated seats offer started this month. The company says customers can enable all hardware functions for a one-time payment if they prefer. I believe the one-time payment for the heated seats is £350. But the thing is, like, if you go to sell this, if this car, so whoever has the car is finished with it, I'm going to assume the person that comes after them will have to also pay that one-time fee or the subscription if they want the option.
Dear.
Don't know that for a fact, but I'm just going to assume that's how that'll work.
So basically, you're going to buy a car from BMW that has heated seats and a heated steering wheel, but you can only use them if you pay a subscription.
Yes.
That's really scummy.
Just a wee bit. The features are available via BMW's Connect Drive online store and are activated remotely, with no need to visit a dealer. Yeah, so you basically just do it from the little screen in the car.
It is no cost to BMW at all to turn this on for you. That's a subscription model, right? So yes. If you have heated seats in your car, you're paying your subscription to BMW. Your heated seats break. Do they fix it for free within the subscription? Because you're paying them for a service.
That's a very good question. Or will they charge you to get the heated seats repaired? Well, the warranty will deal with that initially. But if your car goes out of warranty and you're still in contract, or you still have the car, or you've bought the car later down the line, that's a good question. I imagine it's not included in this subscription.
This is actually crazy. Surely there must be... The first thing I think of when I heard this story was, this means there will be more of a market to hack cars. You know, like a mechanic will try to hack a car to try and enable all the features, which are locked.
So you're going to get like a jailbroken phone or iPod, and now you're going to have a jailbroken car.
Yeah, basically unlock dev mode.
Yeah, actually. I can imagine that being the thing. The heated seat offer is available in the UK, but the subscriptions that are available vary by country. The manufacturer told the BBC that where heated seats or any feature available in the Connect Drive store have been purchased when a customer vehicle is ordered, no subsequent subscription or payment is necessary. Oh, right. So if you pay for the heated seats to be put into the car, then you won't need to pay that subscription. That's for people who come later, I assume, for that.
But they're still in the car.
Yes, but they need to make extra money off the people that come after buying the new car. They need to make more money at that second-hand market. The 20% APR is not enough.
I think they just haven't made it fucking clear as well. Nobody, you know what I mean? Like, I'm confused just listening to this.
But the company argues that the ability to add new features can be helpful for owners who change their mind after purchase. What? Well, the guy who paid to put the seats in initially isn't going to change his mind about the purchase.
Well, yeah, he's not going to change his mind.
And the person who goes and buys the second hand and looks through the list of options that are on the car, he's not going to change his mind. That's going to be one of the incentives to buy the fucking car over another car that's in the second hand market.
Yeah.
If anything, this is a disincentive, because what's the point in having them if you're going to have to pay extra for them?
This reminds me of a thing that video games did a little while ago. I don't know if they still do them, because I don't play many video games anymore. But remember when games had you used to have to buy a pass to play it online?
Yeah.
On the online.
Yeah, just so game makers could make money from the second-hand market.
Yeah.
It sounds almost like that, doesn't it?
Yeah, that's what it sounds like.
Yeah, when you bought a game brand new, it came with a pass. You typed that in, redeemed it, and it was tied to your account.
Yeah.
But then if you gave the game to a friend,
they'd have to pay another tenner to play online.
Yeah. Just give them your account.
So they're just trying to make money off the optional extras that are on a car.
Yeah.
That they normally don't get a lot for in the second-hand market.
That's just dirty.
It is. It's shocking. I think someone at BMW is sabotaging the company. That must be the only explanation. If they're doing this kind of madness with subscription payments, overcharging people, making cars which are uglier than sin, and terrible customer service by the sounds of things.
Yes.
People are still buying the cars though. Why?
But the company argued that the added feature would be helpful if new owners change their mind. It is particularly useful, BMW wrote, for second-hand car owners, as they have the opportunity to add features the original owner did not choose. So the heated seat is in the car, whether the original owner chose to put it in the car or not.
You just didn't pay them to turn it on.
You just didn't pay them whatever it cost to add that option, but it's in the car. They just haven't turned it on.
It kind of goes to show you how much money it actually costs to put in these extra features. It
Not
can't
much.
cost that much because there's going to be a lot of people who don't take it up at all.
No, and they're putting it in every car.
Yeah.
So that'll be their way of putting the prices of the cars up anyway.
It's just
BMWs are already pretty expensive.
It's just a way of squeezing extra money out of the second-hand market. That's all this is.
Shocking.
Bastard Motorworks. Sorry.
Subscriptions also enable drivers to experiment with a feature by purchasing a short-term trial before committing to a purchase. The company added, "No, you try it usually when you go for a test drive."
Yeah.
However, unlimited use of a feature can be purchased. For £200, those with chilly hands can enjoy a warm wheel for as long as the technical prerequisites are met with this vehicle. Not all BMWs will have heated steering wheels as default.
Yeah.
So if the car has the feature, then you will have to pay a subscription if you want to use it.
But
Yes.
From what they said before there, it sounded like they were saying all BMWs will have heated seats going on, because you'll just have to pay to turn it on, even if the original owner didn't add it. Hot debate. The news has sparked online debate, with news site The Verge saying, in the case of heated seats, for example, BMWs already have all the necessary components, but BMW has simply placed a software block on their functionality that buyers then have to pay more to remove. The Register said, while it could work as a way for owners to add features as they can afford them, on the other hand, it may feel like buying a mug and having to rent the handle.
Yeah.
A number of reports note BMW's move is part of a wider industry trend, with a range of car makers offering subscriptions. There was a negative comment on social media too, with one Twitter user wrote, "Subscriptions for software is one thing, not going to go to subscribe for heated seats or whatever. If I own the car, I own everything in it." And Kurt Offisel, General Counsel of Digital Service Liberties campaign group, the Electronic Frontier Foundation, tweeted, "A seat heater blocked by software is broken and the car owner should have the right to repair their seats."
Yeah, basically, yeah. You're buying something with equipment that doesn't work.
Yeah.
So basically they're saying it's ethical hacking if you hack into your car to make the seats work.
Yes, I would say so.
Yeah.
Who ever thought there would be a market for
Hacking cars.
jailbreaking cars?
Yeah.
That's just pure money grubbing right there. That's all that
It's
is.
really bad. Well, will you be buying a BMW in the future?
No, because this is the first thing they're rolling out. It's a subscription feature. I wonder what's next.
Pay per turn, I suppose.
I have seen a lot of comments in Facebook sections saying, "I take it indicators must be a subscription service they don't pay for."
That's easy. That's low hanging fruit, really, isn't it? In Derbyshire, there is a pig who can tell the future.
Right. How?
How? Well, let's find out. So the pig is called Mystic Marcus and has a track record of predicting the future.
Is he taking up the mantle of Paul the Octopus?
Yeah, basically, but it's a pig, so it's like Paul the Octopus, but a lot tastier.
Now, Paul the Octopus got things...
Paul the Octopus got a lot right.
He got a lot right. He got some things wrong. And some people didn't like his predictions, and he was the same with some of the wrong predictions people had bets on. Paul the Octopus got little death threats. Has the pig got any yet?
Well, that was about the World Cup, wasn't it?
Yes.
Yeah. So this is a lot less serious. This is about the Prime Minister of the country. So a pig from Derbyshire, whose owner claims it has psychic powers, has made a prediction as to who will be the next Prime Minister of the UK, following an ousting of Boris Johnson. Basically, this pig appeared on the ITV show. This pig appeared on Lorraine Kelly's ITV show. Basically, the psychic pig named Mystic Marcus, which predicted the Prime Minister's demise, has once again been called upon to answer the nation's biggest political question, namely, who will be our next Prime Minister?
Well, who's he predicted?
Well, this morning on Lorraine, the pig did exactly that. Did make a prediction. With the show host said, "You might think this is very silly, but pigs are very intelligent." Which is kind of true, but they're also very tasty. So Mystic Marcus has in the past predicted World Cup draws, so who wins football matches, and also managed to predict Brexit and Donald Trump's election. So he's been in the game a long time. So this is a voice worth listening to. So to put this pig's psychic skills to the test, they put before him all the potential candidates on the floor, I suppose, and so they had like pictures of Grant Shapps, Penny Mordaunt, Rishi Sunak, and others. He was released from his pen, and it was said at the time by another guest on the show, Carol Vorderman. He's looking serious, but he's not happy about the selection of candidates. So Marcus glanced at the apples in front of each picture, and carefully selected the one for Suella Braverman.
Which one's that?
I don't know. I have no idea who Suella Braverman is. And that's basically it. So a pig has predicted that Suella Braverman will be the next Prime Minister of the UK.
Right. So if she is, then the pig is psychic.
Well, I think the pig has already proven to be psychic. It predicted Brexit and Donald Trump. So
I'm looking up. She's been knocked out yet?
Yeah, she's out already. Sorry, Suella Braverman is out of the running.
So the pig was wrong.
The pig is wrong.
So it's fake news.
This is a stupid story. I'm sorry, guys.
It's okay. We tolerate it.
We should go back to. I'm going to go back to serious news next week.
You're going back to serious news?
Yeah.
Back?
Oh, sorry. I will find another serious headline.
Another? At all? Moving on.
Moving on.
All right.
Mr. Black, you found something in space.
Yeah. So basically, the James Webb Space Telescope sent back its first sort of bunch of images to NASA, and the wonderful American president Joe Biden revealed the first one, and he was like, stars are amazing and everything, and showed that off, and it was amazing. It's basically like, I'm trying to think of the equivalent over the Hubble, because it's mainly been the Hubble taking photos in space for a long time, but now it's James Webb. It's meant to be up there for about 20 years. It's already been hit with meteorites and stuff. It's already got a couple of holes in it.
I've seen a picture of the James Webb telescope. It doesn't look very protected from that sort of thing.
No, it's very exposed.
I think the Hubble telescope can close up, can't it?
Yeah, just for transport and stuff, yeah. It's about 1 million miles away from Earth right now at Lagrange point 2. But sent back the first images, and all you have to do is Google James Webb telescope images, and you'll see them. Very pretty. I'm trying to think of a comparison to the quality of the photos compared to Hubble. It's probably like if you were going from an iPhone 8 to an iPhone 13 in terms of like camera quality. So
is it not more like standard definition TV to
HD?
To HD? Yeah.
I don't think the difference is that big. I've seen the pictures. They don't look that much better than Hubble.
Well, it's apparently 100 times more powerful. There's one picture that's not, like, you could argue that the old photo looks better, but I think the old photo's been highly photoshopped and enhanced. But it's mad. There's actually a photograph that shows the universe 13 billion years ago. So it's what you see in the photograph. It's the first photograph they showed. It's light from 13 billion years ago. And I think they estimate that the universe is 13.6 billion years old. It's mad. Whenever you're looking at it, it's all like all the galaxies are really far away. The light's all bent. So they're sort of like bowed looking because of the gravity.
That's pretty cool.
I know it's pretty thrilling and everything. But
do you think in these faraway galaxies there's 3 guys sitting in a shed making a podcast?
A space shed?
Space shed? How do you know it's not just a normal shed like ours?
It wouldn't be made of wood, it'd be made of space wood.
Space wood? Oh, yes, of course.
Maybe space microphones in it. And
well, that's just a matter of perspective. To them, we're in a space shed, and this is made of space wood.
That's true.
Yeah. So there you go. Space. There's also a gimp man stalking a village.
A gimp man stalking a village?
Yeah, in Somerset. Somerset police have addressed the return of a masked gimp man who is terrorising the small village.
I have to say, these 2 news stories are on par.
He could be from space.
Maybe he's coming down to tell us not to take photos of him.
Well, somebody already got a photo of him, as you can see. It's quite creepy.
I did not give you permission to take my photo.
That is kind of creepy. Yeah, I mean,
It looks like one of those creepypastas or something. Like,
looks like a
Yeah.
bad guy from a superhero movie.
He's got like X'd eyes and long fingernails.
the photo's blurred as if he's like running or something.
Never really understood gimps. I don't get it.
Yeah. Somerset police pointed out that the individual hasn't caused harm to anyone, so he's a friendly alien gimp.
Just reminds me of Pulp Fiction.
Inspector Adam says it is not for him to say what's unusual or what is normal or not. Hasn't caused harm to anyone or indicated he's going to. Just let him run free
Let him frolic.
in the wild.
Do you think he's trying to start a trend of killer gimps?
That'll
Like
be out.
like the killer clowns? Do you remember the killer clowns from like 6 years ago?
Yeah.
I remember the killer clowns.
Is that the guy? It's just a prank, bro.
Yeah, there were quite a lot of them. They were just a prank.
Yeah, that was the prank bro, was he not pretending to rob him?
It probably was actually a robbery. It wasn't a clown.
The clown thing, that like I even remember that. There was killer clowns spotted around Belfast.
Yeah, it was back when I was in school. I remember it was in the news.
I remember one particular news story about it, where they interviewed a professional clown and said, "This is ruining our business," which I thought was quite funny.
Giving us a bad name.
It was back when you were in school.
Yeah, I remember back when I was in school. There was a trend happening.
It's a hell of a lot more than 6 years ago.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I feel like I want to say primary school. I remember hearing the news. Like, it happened before. In Belfast, people running around dressed as clowns and scaring old ladies. Old ladies were on the news giving off.
Yeah, it was 2016 of the killer clowns I was talking about. You remembered from school. Maybe it happened before. Do you remember it happened before?
Probably.
I don't remember.
Near the eye.
I remember hearing it a long time ago. Inspector Adams' comments come days after a 19-year-old teaching assistant and her boyfriend claimed to have had a run-in with the man who fits the description. Kira Elston and her boyfriend were walking home at 1 a.m. on Sunday, 26th of June, after getting out of a taxi in the village of Yatton in Somerset. She said that they reached the Claverham Road roundabout and her boyfriend suddenly noticed someone and said, "There's a man." The masked man in latex gimp suit walked up to the pair and Kira said he stood with his legs apart and arms outstretched like he was proud and wanted her to remember the encounter. Well, he obviously struck a T-pose. I think that's what he did. She says, "I'm really shaken up by it. I've got the image in my head of him walking towards me and staring, and I did not have a clue what his intention was. I dread to think what would happen if I was on my own."
Terrifying.
Police searched the area but found no trace of the man, who's been described as 6 foot tall and slim. There you go.
He's the hero we don't deserve.
The Gimp Man. The menacing Gimp Man
Oh,
of Somerset.
I don't really know if there's anything more we can add to that.
But
I think all we can do now is say that if anybody listening has ever been a gimp, please let us know. Yeah.
Please don't. Until next time.
bye.